So good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir.
I think last class we discussed about this program. What is program? See, this what a C programming syllabus. Okay, part 1 and part 2. Okay, so simply we started introduction about a program. Okay, what is program? We discussed in the previous class. So today we are going to discuss about how to write our C program. Okay, so what is the operating system, where to write our C program, how to compile and run our C program. So all those things we are going to discuss in today's class. Okay, so followed by we are going to discuss function and prototypes and control flow operators, all those concepts in upcoming classes. So this is what our part 1 syllabus. Okay, so and then for after completing this part 1, then only we can enter into part 2. Okay, so this what an array, a string, dynamic memory allocation, pointer, structure, and union. Okay, so totally almost 10 to 12 classes we are going to complete in our C program. So this is full and full fundamental and basic for entire programming languages. So means if you want to enter into Java, Python, whatever language in future, if you want to learn, so we need to learn this C programming. Okay, so if you know C programming, then only we can move to any other programming language. This is the mother tongue for all programming languages. Okay, so that's why. So actually we simply what is program. So we in previous class I told about program. So we have different programming languages which we are used, okay, in the starting itself. COBOL programming for business operations, for Fortran for mathematical operations. Likewise, we have many programmings for different purpose. Okay, so but this are the special purpose programming languages. We are calling it as special purpose programming language. Okay, so for a special purpose means for each purpose we have to learn separate language. Okay, so then the peoples introduced general purpose programming languages. General purpose programming language. Okay, so general purpose programming language means, so if you learn any one language, using that language we can do any type of operations, any so for any field we can, for mathematical, scientific applications, mathematical applications, business type of applications. Likewise, any type of applications we can use this general purpose programming languages. So specifically the started with the BCPL language. BCPL means Basic Combined Programming Language. This is a very first programming language. So the general purpose programming language category. So and then some features added with this BCPL, and they renamed that language with the first letter B. Okay, that's why they are calling it as B language. So then somewhat lagging and somewhat drawbacks in that B language, so that the again some people they tried to add more features, and then name it as C language. After the B language, then they name it as next letter C. So that way the C language name was called C programming language. So this is developed by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Laboratories. So this AT&T Bell Laboratories located in USA. So American Telephone and Telegraphy, like that AT&T Bell Laboratories. So this is the very first high-level programming language, completely perfect high-level programming language. So the high-level programming language means, so when we talk about language, okay, so when we talk about language, there are the three category of languages. One is machine language, another one is assembly language, another one is high level language. So the category of language means programming language. One is machine language. Another one is assembly language. Third one is high level so these are the three different category of language. Okay, so here machine language use only zeros and ones. Okay, so for writing program, zeros and ones for writing program. Okay, so and then this assembly language, which is used mnemonics. Mnemonics, that is add A, comma B, like this. Okay, like this coding. Okay, so sub A, comma B, INR C. So these are all called mnemonics. Okay, so for this mnemonics, there is a corresponding opcode. Okay, that is nothing but a opcode. Opcode is nothing but an operational code. Okay, so the operational code like 50, 52, like this. There is a specific code for each add A, comma B. There is a like this number. Okay, there is a corresponding number. For sub A, comma B means some other number. Likewise, there is an operational code, list of operational code. With the help of this list of operational code only, we can write our program. Okay, so if we have to write using this mnemonics, the program in assembly language written using this mnemonic codes. After writing this mnemonic codes, then we have to convert that mnemonic code language into this operational code language for entering into microprocessor kit. Okay, so we are calling CPU. Okay, CPU means central processing unit. So inside that CPU, there is a memory registers, all hardware peripherals available. Okay, so in that there is a RAM memory, ROM memory. So like that, internal memory is available. Okay, so microprocessor is also a one of the IC. IC means integrated circuit. Okay, so in that microprocessor, we can store our program. Okay, once if you write this assembly language code using this mnemonic language, so we can convert that into operational code, equivalent to operational code, and then we can enter that operational code in that microprocessor kit. Okay, so this is how the people's written assembly language. Okay, so this when compared to this machine language, zeros and ones, so this little bit easy. Okay, so this zeros and ones, combination of zeros and ones is very difficult to understand and memory. Okay, so but the machine can understand only machine language. That's a very important thing. Okay, so machine can understand only machine language. Machine can understand only machine language, but we don't know we don't understand about the machine language. that much clear. Okay, so because so we need to write some we need to write our program in our understanding language. Then after writing that program, so we can convert into that machine understanding language. Okay, so that's why the very first they used directly machine language, and then moved to assembly language for easy purpose. Okay, easily we can write assembly language code when compared to machine language code. So then, so this assembly language code also little bit tough to learn. Okay, so because there is a standard mnemonic codes. So we have for each mnemonic codes there is a corresponding operational code like that. So we have to learn this mnemonic code language. Okay, so to make a easy this assembly language, the peoples introduced or developed a high-level programming language. So that is nothing but normal English language. Okay, so programs written in normal English language. So what we are talking, same way we can write our program. So that is nothing but a high-level programming language. Okay, so when we talk about program, so what we are talking is 100% English. Okay, so that is almost like it is a literature English. We can tell it is a literature English, 100% English. But when we write in computer, okay, so as like C program or Java program, likewise, if you are trying to write any program, so that is completely in normal English language, but it is 25% of the English only we can write. Okay, so no need to write 100% of the English. Okay, so but how we can write our program, write our C program, how we can write our Java program? So that is the learning. Okay, so once if you learn the programming fundamentals, okay, programming fundamentals, so then we can start write coding. We can start write coding. Okay, coding. So coding or programming, right? So this, so we need to learn this programming fundamentals. So to speak with English, so we need to learn English. Okay, so what are all the characters used in English? What are all the vocabularies available in English? Okay, what is the grammar available in grammar in English? Okay, likewise, to learn any language, we need to learn the characters, words, sentences, and with grammar. So all those things we learn. So then only we can fluently speak with that language. Okay, so but same way, so if you want to write any programming language, so we have to learn that programming fundamentals. Okay, so once if you learn the programming fundamentals, then only we can start to write our coding or programming. Okay, so this programming fundamentals is nothing but here we listed. Okay, so functions, prototype functions, control flows, operators, array, string. Okay, so pointer, structure, union. So these are all the programming fundamentals. Okay, so for each and everything we have to learn slowly, step by step. After that we can start write our code. Clear? So this now this our C programming. Okay, C programming and Java programming. So whatever programming language it may be, Python, .NET. So nowadays we have n number of programming languages. Okay, so not only C, Java, Python. Okay, apart from that there is a many languages. There is a Go language, there is a R programming language. Okay, so Visual Basic, VB programming language, Visual C++. Okay, so likewise we can add JavaScript, and there is a scripting language. The category of programming languages grows. So the object-oriented programming language, object-based programming language. Okay, so likewise, there are many category of programming languages available, markup languages. Okay, likewise, many languages available. Okay, so in that specifically, so any language, if you want to learn any language, we need to learn C programming first, because so that is the mother tongue of all programming languages. Okay, so this C programming come under this high level programming category. This is a very first high level programming category. Okay, so after developing this C programming only, the peoples moved to another programming language, C programming first, then moved to C++, so then moved to Java. Okay, so side by side, many languages developed. Okay, so at the time of this Java programming languages, same time Python. Okay, and then .NET. Actually not .NET. So the core .NET language is nothing but a C#. Okay, C#. Okay, so and then Objective C. Okay, so likewise the programming languages grow. Okay, so R programming languages. Okay, this are the maximum. Groovy. We can list many programming language. For each and every programming language, there is some specialty. Okay, out of all these programming languages, we have this C programming language is a very fundamental and first high level programming languages. Okay, so in the C programming, there is a 80% of the C and 20% of this plus plus. Okay, so that is C++. So both C and C++ combined together and added many more features, developed Java language. Okay, so likewise, there is a flow of development. Okay, so now we can slowly we can start how to write our C programming languages. Okay, how to write C program first, and then where to write C program. How to compile C program, and how to run C program. So these things we need to be clear. Okay, so before this, so we have some clarity about operating system. Have to some clarity about operating system, and we have to understand about editor. Okay, so then only we can understand about how to write C and where to write our C programming. Okay, so now what is operating system? Any idea? So and how many operating systems available? See here, this operating system is nothing but an user interface. Okay, so this is what an user interface. Simply, user connect with this operating system, OS. Okay, this OS connect with this machine. Okay, this machine reply to operating system, and operating system reply to user. So this how we are working. Okay, we are the users. Okay, so we can't directly talk with the machine. Okay, so if you for storing data and retrieving data, so whatever it may be, okay, so we are using mobile phones, that is also a machine. Okay, so it's nothing but an electronic devices, a computer, all computers, mobile phones, calculators, all are come under electronic devices. So this electronic devices is nothing but a machine or system. Okay, so we can't directly talk to that machine. If we actually, if you give any instruction, if you want to give any instruction to machine, we have to talk with this operating system only. So here we are using, nowadays the people are using Windows operating system. Okay, this is the major operating system we are using. Okay, so almost this is a very famous and user-friendly operating system which we are using most of the peoples nowadays. Okay, but we have some clarity about operating system, then only we can, as a developer point of view, as a programmer point of view. So for actually the user point of view, okay, no problem, you can use our Windows operating system, we no need to know about other operating systems. Okay, but when we the in the developer point of view, okay, developer or programmer, we are the programmers, we are also creating applications. So we are also creating like this operating system also. Okay, so we can create operating systems, we can create applications. Okay, so when we talk about applications, so there is a two type of application. One is system software, another one is application software. Okay, there's a system software and application software. Okay, so the software is, what is meant by software? Software, what is meant by software? What the applications are, two type of applications. Okay, at present two type of applications. Okay, so when we enter into Java, it will be four type of applications. Okay, so depends upon the place. Okay, so here there is a two category. One is system software, another is application software. This application software again classified into four type of applications, four type of software. Okay, so now what about software? Any idea? Anyone? Software na enna? Already I explained about what is programming in the previous class. What is programming? Program. What is program? This is what a technically it is a program. Okay, technically what is program? Before going to this software, what is program? Program is nothing but a set of instructions and also sequence of instructions. Okay, this is what we discussed in the previous class. Okay, so can you understand this? What is program? What is meant by instruction? What is meant by instruction? See, this how Karthik, stand up, come here, take this book from table, go to your place, sit down. So totally 5 instructions in this list. Okay, this is the on the spot instructions. Okay, so program means a list of instructions given, okay, priorly. Okay, so for tomorrow, if you want to execute some instructions tomorrow or day after tomorrow or one week later or 1 month later, so before that, what we are giving, so that is nothing but a list of instructions, okay, or group of instructions, and also sequence of instruction, one by one instruction. Okay, so in the programs on the this is what a program, predefined things. Okay, so priorly we have to give these instructions. Okay, so in future it is going to execute. That is what a program. Okay, in general this is a thing. Okay, but technically what is program? Program is nothing but a set of instructions and a sequence of instructions. Here, what is nothing but a software? The software is nothing but an collection of programs. Okay, so the program is nothing but a group of collection of instructions. Okay, so the software is nothing but a collection of many programs, some small programs. Okay, small group of programs joined together. It is nothing but a software. Okay, so it may be used for, it may used for any particular task. So what is the task? It may be a banking application. It may be a tally account application, account handling application. Okay, so in the real time, okay, we have all banking software, net banking, mobile banking. Likewise, we have all banking softwares. Okay, and then we have all bank app. Okay, and then Tally is an account handling software. Okay, so likewise, in any organization, okay, in colleges or any companies, they were using this Tally as well as payroll applications. Okay, payroll applications, all are applications. Okay, this application is nothing but a software. Okay, this software is nothing but a collection of programs. Okay, in that software there are a lot of small tasks. So employee registration, okay, employee salary calculation. Okay, so likewise small task written in small programs. Okay, so all small tasks, small programs joined together, so forming one complete application. Okay, so that is nothing but a complete software. Okay, so software is nothing but a collection of programs. Clear? Can you understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here we can list MS Office, MS Word. I think MS Word you are using. Okay, Word, MS Excel you are using. MS Excel we are using. Okay, so these are all the applications we are using. Okay, so here, so there is a two type of software. Okay, one is system software, another one is application software. Okay, this system, what is meant by system software? In the system software means it will it is interact directly with system or machine or computer. Okay, whatever it may be. Okay, system, machine, computer, everything is same thing. Okay, so it is directly interact with this system, machine. Okay, so for example, our Windows operating system. Okay, Windows operating system is a system software. Okay, so all driver files is nothing but an for mouse, there is a driver file. Inside that mouse, there is a software which is operating that mouse. Inside the keyboard, there is a software to operate that keyboard. Okay, so inside that printer, there is a software which is loaded inside that printer. Okay, that is used to operate that printer. Okay, so all device driver files, that is nothing but a device driver files. Okay, device driver files. Okay, so without this device driver files, we cannot connect that devices in our computer. Okay, so a webcam, if you are going to purchase a web camera, so we have to introduce that web camera with our operating system. For that, there is one driver file. So if you are going to purchase any mouse, keyboard, or a printer or a scanner, whatever devices you are going to connect with your computer, so that is nothing but an device driver. That devices come with the own software. Okay, that software is nothing but a device driver files. Okay, so and then network driver files. Okay, network driver means there is a HTTPS like that. There is a networking software, networking things, TCP IP like this. There is a networking softwares available for internet connection purpose. Okay, so these are all directly interact with the machine. Okay, this type of software is nothing but an system software. Okay, so for racket launching, there is a software working inside. So it is directly connected with the racket. Okay, so to drive the racket. Okay, so that is nothing but a system software. Okay, with the help of this system software, if you work any application like this banking application or this account application or MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, like these applications, or directly will not interact with the machine. Okay, with the help of this system software only it will work. Okay, without Windows operating system, we can't work with Tally. Without Windows operating system, we can't work any banking application. Without Windows operating system, we can't work with the MS Word. Okay, so these are all called application software. Okay, so I think you got an idea. Okay, almost we have only 1 minute to close this session. So after ending this session, please rejoin after 10 minutes. Okay, so now the time exactly 7:41. Okay, so 7:51 or 52 you can join. Okay, can you understand? Are you
Okay, sir.
okay? This is okay. This is a 40-minute session. It will disconnect automatically. So once disconnect, please rejoin after 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Almost we have less than 1 minute. Okay, listen. See, so the application software is nothing but an, so any particular application working with help of system software. Without system software, this application software will not work. Okay. Can you understand? So if a software no clarity, So last class I told about what is program. So now we are understanding what is software. Okay. So in this software, the Windows is an system software. Windows is nothing but a system software. Okay. So this Windows is nothing but a system software. Right. See, so it is simply, it is a system software, and also it is a user interface. So this interface, the word interface is a very important thing in programming. Okay. So the user interface is nothing but a connectivity. Okay. Connectivity. So it is in between this user and the machine. So this OS is an connectivity. Okay. Interface அப்படின்னா என்னன்னா, it is join each together. Okay. User-ஐயும் machine-ஐயும். Okay. So the both peoples joined together with the help of this OS. So that's why we are calling it as it is a user interface. Okay. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
See.
Yes, sir.
See. So when we talk about this operating system, so there is a two type of operating system. Two types OS. Two types of OS, operating system. Operating system, hereafter we are calling it as OS. Huh? So this two type of operating system. One is CUI. Another one is GUI. Okay. So the CUI is nothing but an character user interface. This GUI nothing but a graphical user interface. Okay. So operating system is nothing but a user interface. Okay. That is two type of operating system. So one is CUI, another one is GUI. Okay. Character user interface. With the help of characters. With the help of our characters means commands. Commands interact with the machine. Okay. This is what a character user interface. Same with the help of graphical components. Components interact with the machine. Graphical components means button. Okay. Menu. See, this is what a Windows operating system is, a graphical user interface, graphical OS. But what about this character user interface? Example, there is an Unix. This is what a very first operating system in this world. Okay. So Unix operating system, and then DOS operating system, disk operating system. Okay. So this both are character user interface. And very first developed this Unix operating system, followed by this DOS operating system. Okay. So here, initially there was no mouse. Okay. So no mouse in this operating system. Okay. Only keyboard. Okay. Only keyboard, CPU, and monitor. Right. See, keyboard, CPU, monitor. Black and white monitor. Okay. So the black and white monitor, using that black and white monitor only they worked. Okay. So if on the here that black and white monitor is nothing but a monochrome computer. So then after developing this graphical user interface, only the peoples introduced mouse, because so we are they used graphical components. Okay, to click that by clicking mouse clicking, we can give input to computer. Okay, so this what a user friendly operating system. This is also called a user friendly operating system. User friendly OS. Okay, so easily we can understand, like Android OS in our mobile phone. Okay, so easily anybody, even an uneducated person easily can understand how to work with the computer. Okay, simply clicking the buttons. Okay, so this is the for make easy purpose only the people's developed graphical user interface. But how they developed graphical user interface means using this character user interface only they developed graphical user interface. Okay, this is the first thing. Okay, so using this only they developed graphical user interface. Here example, this Unix was developed as Linux. This DOS was developed Windows. Okay, so now we can say like this: Windows or Linux. Linux is a Unix based GUI, graphical user interface. Windows is a DOS based GUI, graphical user interface. Okay, are you agree? Clear either? So I will show you how.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so அப்போ வந்து DOS Unix யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் DOS டெவலப் பண்ணாங்க. That means Linux DOS யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் Windows. Okay, so அப்போ வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா just front how we are working in Windows, how it is internally connected with this DOS commands. Okay, how we are working with Linux, how it is internally connected with the Unix commands. That thing we can see. Okay, now see, this is what here go and open your command prompt. Okay, command prompt command line interpreter. See, command, that's a very important thing. Command line interpreter, command line interpreter. Okay, so this is nothing but an CLI. CLI na enna command line interpreter. Keep it in mind. This is a very, very important thing for programmer and developer. Okay, so in the command line, so as a programmer point of view, okay, we have to use this command line interpreter. See, click this and go and search CMD in Windows. CMD in Windows. So this is what our command line interpreter. Okay, so terida, can you see this screen? This what an command line interpreter. Okay, so in Windows there is a command line interpreter. In Linux that is a terminal. Okay, so I can't show Linux terminal now because now we are in Windows operating system. Okay, if you log in Linux operating system, at the time we can see this terminal, the same thing what we are calling CLI, command line interpreter in Windows, same thing calling it as terminal in Linux. Okay, clear? So both are same, nothing difference, both are same, little bit small command changes only. Okay, so I will show how it is command line interpreter and means DOS and Windows both interconnected. I will show you how. See, so see, this is what an command line interpreter. See, I'm going to our location. See, this is what our July 2023 evening batch location. Okay, I'm going to close this and once again I'm going to open. Okay, there is a file manager in the from desktop. Okay, so from this file manager, go to the PC. Okay, the PC. Inside this the PC there is a 2 drives. The total hard disk divided into 2 drives when we are installing Windows operating system. Okay, this is what a C drive, this is what a D drive. So C drive, which contains 221 GB, almost 250 GB. Okay, so this D drive, which contains 430 GB. This is also almost 450 GB. Okay, so totally this is a 1 TB hard disk. Okay, 1 TB hard disk means the 450 plus 250, 500, 600, 700, 700 size it is used for this thing. Okay, so remaining things, okay, so occupied by Linux operating system. Actually, I have installed 2 operating system in the single machine. Okay, so how we are using Airtel and Jio, 2 SIM card in your single phone, same way we can use 2 operating system in single machine. Okay, so when we switch on our computer, it will ask which operating system do you want to boot, like that it will ask. Okay, at the time we can use up arrow and down arrow for selecting operating system. Okay, so if you select Windows operating system, it will log in into Windows operating system. If you select Linux operating system, you can log in into Linux operating system. Likewise, we can choose any one operating system at the time of booting. Booting means starting. Okay, so once if you switch on your computer, the bootloader will call. Okay, inside that ROM memory is a permanent memory. So in computer, in that ROM memory, there is a bootloader program. That program will execute. It will list out the operating system which we are installed in our computer. Okay, so once if it will list out the 2 operating system, we can choose any one operating system, Windows or Linux. Likewise, we can enter into any one operating system. Okay, so this is what are 2 drives. Okay, D drive and C drive. Okay, I'm enter into this JCLUSTER JCSS training and then July 2023 batch. Okay, simply by mouse clicking, I entered inside this folder. Okay, so DPC, D drive, D colon. Okay, JCLUSTER JCSS training July 2023 batch. This how I entered inside. Okay, so simply mouse clicking. Okay, I didn't use any command. Okay, so this is what a user-friendly operating system. Anyone can easily enter, use this operating system. Okay, so how we can this enter through this command line interpreter. Okay, this is what an DOS operating system. Okay, so once upon a time, before coming Windows operating system, before coming mouse, okay, so the peoples were used like this: front end white color, back end black color. Okay, full and full monochrome computer. There is no mouse, only through keyboard only we can interact with the machine. Okay, see, so I'm going to enter the same folder using this window. Okay, see this, there is a command D colon. So once if you use this D colon, we can we will enter into D drive. Okay, D drive போணும்னா இங்க பாத்தீங்களா click பண்ணுமா C colon D colon தெரியுதா? இத click mouse, instead of this mouse click, I am using this C colon, entered C drive, D colon, entered D drive. Clear? The command ரொம்ப important. Please listen carefully. புரியுதா?
Yes, sir.
See, so இப்ப D drive. Okay, D drive. So here, if you use dir command, it will list all the files and folders from this D drive. dir command. Okay, the dir command பாருங்க, D drive ல என்னென்ன files and folders இருக்குன்னு தெரியுதா? serialize ஒரு file இருக்கு, Sunyan or folder, other or folder. So actually வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா JCLUSTER, DXN, business. Likewise, we have folders. See, same folder here list outing. Business, DXN, JCLUSTER, others, serialized dot text, Sunya. Okay, so this is what I'm folders and files listed here by using this dir command. Dir or command. Clear? So I want to enter inside this JCLUSTER. Clear? Next, I want to enter into JCLUSTER. Clear? JCLUSTER.
Yes, sir.
Mouse, by clicking mouse click, we are entering here using graphical user interface, Windows operating system, JCSS, training, and then July 2020 batch. In the list, in the list, இங்க எப்படி போனோம் JCLUSTER குள்ள போகணும். அப்போ how we can show the files and folders using dir. So after showing this, we have to use cd. cd na change directory. So JCLUSTER. See, JCLUSTER. Clear? Enter. இங்க பாருங்க, இப்ப இந்த இடத்துல சேஞ்ச் ஆயிருக்கா பாத்துக்கோங்க. சேஞ்ச் ஆயிருக்கா d:/JCLUSTER. அப்போ we entered inside JCLUSTER. Now we can see dir. We can use dir. We can check the files and folders from JCLUSTER. JCLUSTERங்கிற folderக்குள்ள என்னென்ன files and folders இருக்குன்னு பார்க்க முடியுதா? See here. இங்க லிஸ்ட் அவுட் ஆயிருக்கிறது இங்க லிஸ்ட் அவுட் ஆகுதா? தெரியுதா?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, inga trademark certificate, JCSS, JCIT, evening batch, advanced Java, everything listed here. Clear? So which date this files created, which time is this directory or file, like that it was showing all those informations. 6 directories which contains this much of bytes, which occupy this much of bytes. Okay, 6 directories are there, and this much of free space is there, like that it is showing. Okay, see, I want to enter inside this JCSS. Correct? JCSS kulla pona, adukulla poite training, kulla poite July 2023 batch, idukulla ponum. CD JCSS. Correct? Enter. Next, we don't know what the files and folders inside that. Okay, after knowing that only we can enter any specific folder. So to know that, you can use dir. Okay, so it is listing all the files and folders from JCSS. Okay, I used dir command here. It is showing all the files and folders from JCSS. So I want to enter inside this training. Okay, so now I can use cd training. Okay, so training kulla enter ayichu. So now dir command, again dir command. It is listing all the files and folders. Okay, here I want to enter July 2023 evening batch. Okay, so cd. So here the July 2023 evening batch is a lengthy word. Okay, lengthy word. So for this, in case if you want to type like this lengthy word, we can use stars. See, JULY, July. So for change of letter, up to change of letter, there is a 2J available. Okay, there is a 2J. J Java, J July. So there is a 2J available. After that, there is a A and U. This is what a change of letter. So after this change of letter, we can use star. See, July 2023 evening batch. Will enter it. Okay, clear?
Yes.
See, so please carefully listen for write our C program, compile, run everything through this window only. Okay, so that's why I'm giving so much importance to this window. Okay, to this screen. Okay, so as a developer and programmer point of view, you should be very clear with this window, how we can work with this commands. Okay, so because this user-friendly Windows operating system will not support. Okay, for developer point of view, internally what we are doing. Okay, see how we can come out of this folder. So in the screen la idula pathina அப்படியே back போலாமா? இங்க ஒரு back போறதுக்கு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. Directly we can click here to enter any folder, or if you click this arrow button, step by step, one by one folder we can came out. Okay, so again, if you want to move, we can move here. So this is up arrow. We can go back one by one, go back. So this is the flow. How we can enter the same way we can move here, but one by one come back to this up arrow. Clear? So J cluster, enter. But how we can enter, came out from this folder? See, CD space dot dot. See, one folder came out. Okay, from one folder we come out. அடுத்தது CD space dot dot. From one folder we came out. CD space dot Directly if you use dot dot, okay, no problem. In Linux operating system, CD space dot dot. In Windows operating system, CD dot dot. It will be work. But in Linux operating system, we have to use only CD space dot dot. But in Windows, both command are working. Okay, CD space also working, CD dot dot also work. It will work. Okay, so here CD come. Clear? So there is a clear button. There is a CLS button. CLS button is nothing but a clear button. We can clear all the things. Okay, can you understand? CD J cluster entered. Okay, so what is another command? CD JCSS. Okay, what is another command? CD training ING. If you type by mistake any spelling mistake, TRAINING, instead of this INNG, just there is a spelling mistake. See how it is showing. The system cannot find the path specified. Like that, it will give instructions. Okay, if you do any mistake, it will show like this. User-friendly messages. There's a CD training. Okay, so then CD July batch. Clear? CLS. Now I entered in July batch. Clear? புரியுதா? Understand? இது வரைக்கும் ஓகேவா?
Okay, sir.
See, so I am going to enter JCSS training July batch. This is our working folder. Okay, so inside this C program, nothing inside. Okay, so how we can create a folder? Right click, new, click this folder, and then example, like that. Any folder, simple. EXAMPL, example folder creating. Okay, simply right click, new folder. AAA. This sort of folder. Okay, how we can create a folder through this window? See, mkdir. There is a BBB. See, this is what a command to create a folder. Once I press enter button, look here. Okay, I'm going to press enter button here. So please look into here. So the folder, how the folder is creating. See, is the folder is creating? So actually we are creating in this folder, July 2023 evening batch folder. But here in Windows, we are in C programming folder. Okay, here it is created B folder. Okay, Purida?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to remove that folder, RMDIR. I'm going to remove this folder from here, BBB, RMDIR, remove directory. See this here, see the changes here, BB. It is removed. So now I'm going to enter inside. See, CD, sorry. Okay, CD, C program. C program. Inside this DIR, it is showing all the files and folders. AA, example. There's a 2-4 directories are available. Put CLS, clear the screen. Okay, so mkdir BBB. See, the folder BB folder is creating. See the changes in graphically. mkdir. We can create multiple folders. CC, DD, EE, EFF, HH, Okay, see, like this, while multiple folders we can create at a time, mkdir, using this command. Okay, right click, so means mouse enter button. I'm going to press enter button. See the changes here graphically. See this much of folders creating automatically. So see, this is the command which is executing in this button click. In the folder no click panna, it is asking name, here. In the name kudutittu. Okay, if you are not giving any name, it is by default it is creating with a new folder name. Okay, so this is the command which is executing in the backend. Can you understand? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See, so from here only we have to run our C program, Java program, Python program, whatever it program. So we can run that program through this command only. Okay. So once if you understand the C program, then we will use this window for compile and run purpose. Okay, executing purpose, we are using this window. Clear? In future. So to we have to know about this screen. So basically we have to know about this screen and what are all the commands we are using from this window. Okay, can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
See, now I showed what is the difference between CUI and GUI. So what we saw, that window, black color window is nothing but a character user interface. So and what we are seeing graphically, it is a graphical user interface. So both are same. Okay, DOS is a graphical user interface. Windows is a DOS is a command line interpreter, which is nothing but a character user interface. This DOS graphical version is window. Both are same. Okay, both are same. From Windows one step moved and we are working through mouse button clicks. Okay, we are clicking. See, this is what a button, close button. See, this is what a maximize and restore button. This is what our minimize button. Can you understand? So if you click this button, it will minimize. If you click here, it will restore. Okay. Likewise, through button clicking, we are working in Windows. Okay. Same way, through commands, we can work in DOS. ஓகே ஸோ அப்போ இப்போ இந்த விண்டோஸ்ல இப்போ இங்க எப்படி விண்டோஸ்ல ஒர்க் பண்றோமோ ஒன் ஸ்டெப் பேக்ல அதனோட பேக் எண்ட்ல என்ன நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு அப்படின்னா ஸோ தட் கமாண்ட் எக்ஸிகியூஷன் இஸ் ஒர்க்கிங். கேன் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? See here window, once again we have to understand, even though if you are working Windows, user working Windows, this window connected with the DOS or DOS only connected with the machine. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
See, this machine understand only machine language. We know understand only English language. We know understand only English language. This machine understand only machine language. What is the machine language? Zeros and ones. Already I told you, no? Zeros and ones. Okay, so I will explain about this zeros and ones in next class, how it is zeros and ones, how we are getting. When we are going to, when you print A, it is displaying in the monitor A, right? A, it is printing on monitor, correct? Machine here, monitor, monitor. Okay, so When we are entering A, it is displaying in monitor A. How internally it is understanding this A internally, how the operating system understand this A. Okay, how the machine will understand this A. So it will understand in the form of zeros and ones. Okay, zeros and ones only this machine will understand. How we can convert this A into zeros and ones, that I will explain in next class clearly. Okay, I think almost we have 4 minutes to end this session. Okay, so we will conclude this operating system. I think operating system, you got an idea about operating system today. So from tomorrow means next class. Okay, so we'll discuss about editor. So because using this editor only, we are going to write our C program. Then slowly we have to understand how to write C program. Okay, these things we will understand from next class. Okay, so once the basic things, if you understand clearly, we can make it, then we can write our programs easily. Okay, these are all the fundamental things for writing writing any program. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you have any doubt, you
Okay.
can ask. We have another 3 minutes only. If you have any doubt, we can ask. Also, one more information. Next Wednesday, there is no class. Instead of that Wednesday, if you okay, we will see tomorrow.
Okay.
Or next class Friday only. Okay. Shall we see Wednesday class one day before? Means tomorrow, I think Tuesday evening. Then Friday. And then next week, Monday, no class. Next class after Friday class, next class will be next Wednesday. Monday, there is no class. So actually, I'm out of session going to Hyderabad. So 3 days, I'm full out of session. That's why. So and also next 2 days, I'm going to some other work. That's why the Wednesday class will see tomorrow evening, and Friday, no problem, we will see. And Monday only, there is no class. Clear?
Okay, sir.
So get ready tomorrow evening. 6:30, almost 6:30. It's not possible because I have one class 4 to 6 from office. So after finishing my class in office, I have to come 10 means 10 minutes travel, 10 to 15 minutes travel to my home. After that only I'm going to start our class, this class. So that's why. So it may be almost get ready at 6:30 anyway. So if I start, okay, no problem. Otherwise, it will start 7 o'clock. Okay, I will put message in group. Any changes? Okay, almost 7 o'clock we will start our class. No problem. Clear? So any doubt? I will stop here. Remaining will discuss next class tomorrow. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. From tomorrow, we are going to see.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, how to write Java, how to write program, C program, the syntax, all those things we are going to discuss tomorrow only. So don't miss tomorrow class. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I will share this notes in group.